It's time.
Well, guys, it's been a while. Dating back to 3 months ago when I made the first part of the Amiibo Collection series, I also recorded all the footage for the boxed amiibos that I had as well. But unfortunately, all the boxed figurines, or at least the majority of them, had a reflection on them that revealed my face. And right now, I'm not necessarily comfortable with sharing my face, at least on YouTube. Finally, I've gotten back to re-recording and showing off my amiibo collection again. So, first amiibo I want to show off is Jigglypuff. Why Jigglypuff? Well, no particular reason. Really, I just went into my closet, picked out an amiibo, and this is the first one that I actually, got my hands on and decided, you know what, I'm gonna show this off first. Now, for this amiibo, I don't necessarily know how I got it, but I do know that I did have to peel a sticker on like the bottom left or bottom right. That was definitely from EB Games. I know it came from there, but I don't know exactly when I got it. I'm gonna guess like third year into collecting, I got the Jigglypuff amiibo, second to third year. Anyway, yeah, there's Jigglypuff amiibo. I don't really know what's much to say about it. They didn't really do anything in terms of design because there's not really much you can do for Jigglypuff. I mean, realistically, she's just a round ball that has a string of hair, or like, I don't know, seemingly hair, whatever that is. Some arms and legs sticking out alongside a face. So yeah, not really much texture you could give it. But it's whatever, right? Alrighty, moving on. Now, if you've seen the first episode of my Amiibo Collection series, you will already know that I have an opened Little Mac amiibo. The amiibo was so hard to get that when I found it boxed at Best Buy, I could not help myself in just purchasing it. I was at Best Buy with my family, and there was just like a stack of like 10 on the bottom shelf of the amiibo section, and I was just like, well, why not? Also, the fact that it was not necessarily expensive, I had money in my pocket, so yeah. Now, in terms of design and detail, they could have definitely put a little more effort into trying to make it look better, but I do feel they did a good job with the model that they had on hand. All right, King DDD. I gotta get rid of this chair or something. Squeaky. Go over there. Alrighty, moving on. King DDD. This amiibo was really hard to find back when it was released, hence why I have a Japanese version of it, because I couldn't find the North American version since they were like nowhere to be found in stores. Pretty sure the hacker, no, not the hackers, what am I talking about? I'm pretty sure the scalpers had gotten their hands on this before anybody else could even have a chance. For, Christmas came around and my dad went to our local game shop. You could buy and rent games as well as buy amiibos and purchase this. One thing that I did start to notice over time is this. Now, if you look on the other side, it's completely sealed. There is no mistakes. In fact, here. You look at this Jigglypuff amiibo. This side, completely sealed off. No damage done to it, as well as this side. But if we go back to the King DDD amiibo, you can very clearly see that this part is damaged. It came like this, and I guess now I'm just going to have to deal with it. Does not necessarily ruin the value of the amiibo itself, since packaging is important, but not as much as keeping the product safe. So I'll take it. I'll take it any day. Speaking of ruined packages, my Mario 35th anniversary amiibo. Now, I'm not exactly sure if I actually showed this one off in my previous episode, since technically, it was opened. You can very clearly tell just from the box itself, and I guess this. But yeah, I opened it, resealed it, because, I like sealed amiibos, and I did a very crappy job at attempting to put it back to its original box design, but whatever. This was an amiibo meant for Super Mario Maker. I just saw this in stores, and I was just like, oh, this is pretty sweet, and I took it. Okay. Zelda's 30th anniversary Link amiibo. Alright, I also forgot to mention that, the Mario amiibo is also 30th anniversary. There is no particular game on the Wii U or during this era that was released alongside this amiibo, but I did get it because I thought it looked cool. But yeah, this is sweet. I really like the design of the 8-bit figurines, kind of turned to 3D. In fact, you can even see Link's little sword back there. if you look hard enough. But yeah. Okay. We also have Zero Suit Samus. Now, look, I'm not sure how I actually got this amiibo, but I do know why I own it. Me and my parents went to a store and we saw this, just out of the blue and decided to buy it. But at the same time, alongside Rob, Duck Hunt, and the Game & Watch 3-pack, I had this deal with my parents that was like, if you want to own one of these several amiibos that we buy, you get like a weekly allowance, which was $5, and you could save up 3 weeks in order to get one amiibo. Now, I have an interesting one. Pit. This amiibo, I regret not getting when cashier at EB Games told me I could pre-order any of the ones that I wanted. Because this is super cool. Like, literally, look at the design of this thing. It's wicked. I even like, instead of just adding a clear pedestal, they kind of just added like, either it was a cloud or even just like, I don't know, I imagine it as a piece of ice because of its lightish blue color. Now, you also may be wondering, oh, why are your fingers right over here? It looks like there's something yellow underneath. You can even see under right there. The place I got this is still on these stickers, and again, not really feeling too comfortable about sharing my face or my location, so I'm just covering it up. There. Here's the back. Not really much to see about the back. They got a pretty sweet photo for Link and Pit fighting alongside each other, I'm guessing. Okay, Ness. This amiibo, what can I even say about this amiibo? This amiibo has like the most bare design other than like Jigglypuff, and I don't even know where I got it. Not really much to say on this amiibo other than maybe they could have added a bit of texture to it to try and just give it a little bit more detail, but other than that, it's an alright amiibo. It's also pretty rare as well. Moving on. Ridley, this amiibo, I cannot begin to explain how good this looks. Just take a moment to appreciate how much effort was put into making this. Making it, designing it, whatever. It just looks absolutely wicked. Alrighty, here we go. Cloud. Back when this character was first released into Super Smash Bros., I was not really interested in the game or interested in the character at all. But, more I got older, I started finding out stuff about Final Fantasy VII within the past few months and, even the year. I've been a bit of a fan of Final Fantasy VII myself. The remake they did on the PS4. The remake they did versus the original game, it's not necessarily like, how do I even say it? It's like a remake, almost. They didn't, like, remaster it or put cool textures on it. They completely remade the game. Even the fighting aspect of it. Anyway, yeah. This amiibo, pretty cool. I really like the sword. But other than that, yeah, I don't really have much to say on it or about it. Greninja. So, this amiibo, I'm not entirely sure how I got it, or what wave it came in. If I had to take a guess, I'd say like, wave 5, but as for how I got it, yeah, no, I don't have a damn clue. Although, I do gotta say, this amiibo does look pretty darn nice. Yes, alongside all the other Pokemon amiibos, they did not really put much effort into the actual texture of each character, but Pokemon's not really all about texture. I guess including the time they actually made these amiibos, they did not intend to have any texture other than its, I don't know, cartoony look that sort of came with the franchise, so they just sort of did this. Did not really add any shadow texture or any major details to it. Just the back. As you can see, first edition, if you even know what I mean. Greninja fighting Little Mac. Little Mac looks like he just got kicked in the balls. Anyway, Dark Pit. Now, this one also looks really, really cool. I really like the effort Nintendo put into making this amiibo as well. Alongside Pit. Now that I think about it, all of the Kid Icarus amiibos for the Super Smash Bros. Series are really cool. Here's the back. Again, I'm not exactly sure how I got this one either. I'm pretty sure it was on Christmas, if I'm not mistaken, but yeah. Lucina. I don't know what to say on her either, honestly. I feel it just has the same deal with Ness, except obviously this one is better because it has a cape, okay? This character, her box arts, this looks like it could have been better detailed to the actual amiibo itself. I'm not complaining though. I still think this amiibo looks pretty cool. Here's the back. 1v1 with Link. Neat. Palutena. Now, you guys know Amazon, right? Pretty sure everybody that's watching this video should know what Amazon is. This was an Amazon exclusive back when it came out. I did not really know what Amazon was back in like 2016 or 2017. And the fact that this amiibo was an Amazon exclusive just sort of tipped me off because like, oh, it's another amiibo I can't get unless I get it from a certain site. And even then, I think Amazon was like inflating the price of this one, at least for Canada. Not sure about anywhere else though. Same deal with Pit and Dark Pit. This amiibo just looks really, really nice. With the amount of detail that was included with the Pit and Dark Pit amiibos, I feel they just kind of had to pass that down to Palutena. So that's exactly what they did, and it looks awesome. Here's the back. Palutena fighting their Samus. Yeah, nice. Now, Lucario. The Lucario amiibo, maybe I should just reiterate what I said about Greninja and all the other Pokemon. This amiibo looks like they could have added a ton more to the texture, but, you know, in the end they didn't. You know, they stuck with the cartoony texture, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna be real with you, I'm not even sure how I got this as well. Although, when I did get it, I did not realize what extent people had to go to in order just to get this. Now, you know, a little backstory. This was I'm pretty sure, what is it, Toys R Us exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, even though Toys R Us is just stacked to the brim with amiibos literally all the time, this one was still really, really difficult to obtain. I'm not really sure if there was a first edition for this. I think there is. I'm like, what, 80% sure that there is a first edition. Maybe they improved something with this that, you know, they just felt the need to re-release it. I don't know. Alright, next one. Corrin. Corrin is a really cool amiibo. I really like the design of him. There is a girl skin of her. Same deal with Lucina, you know. They have some itty-bitty details that they could have either added or changed to make it look better. You know, I'm honestly just mostly critiquing the hair, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Here's the backside. Yeah,